strong.
I know. Welcome. This is your cozy Captain Mike speaking. We will not be departing shortly as it's cold outside. And we're pouring a cup of hot liquid and cruising at an altitude of 2 feet next to the fire. Lean back into your armchair, arm yourself with a paperback, and melt away to the soothing sounds of Brain Gel Video Podcast Experience.
Oh, man.
Your stewards for today's trip are Sadie Landsleep and Hobart Calmson.
My calm son, Hobart.
Unlike my stupid hyper son
Yeah.
who needs some Ritalin.
That's Mike.
That's Mike, yeah.
Ritalin Mike over there.
He's all hyped up again. We let him get into the Mountain Dew.
Well, let's riddle in the new year with a brand new theme song I wrote.
Wow, what?
Okay,
Ready
world
for this?
premiere.
That's it for now. I'm working on it. I think it's a good start.
It's great. I like that.
I think we'll be able to
it's
build
very
off of
brassy.
that. Yeah. That was the
Yeah.
whole point.
Yeah. I like
Powerful.
I like that there's a sousaphone.
Could also do that note
Yeah.
to start with.
I liked the first one.
I like the first one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the.
Go a little
the
deeper
note.
too. That's too much. Probably that's a little garish, right?
No, I'm into
Like
it.
that?
Make
Okay.
it down and dirty. 2024. Okay, that's
Ooh,
not.
yeah.
That's a
No.
bit
It's
grotesque,
disgusting.
isn't it? A bit. The king approaches.
Oh, do not worry, my liege. We have many brain jails for you. Our tithe of brain jail is due.
So we could do that. We could do.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah. The year is 30,000. Brains are illegal. Jail.
3D now.
Girls are 3D. Jail is mandatory. Welcome to hell.
Hope you brought your keyboard to type with.
I hope you're ready to make some music. And something. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That was exhausting. I'm so glad we're back in the cafe with the jazz.
Yeah, I know. It really is. This is the vibe.
Now that we got that out of the way,
Yeah.
we took care of all the business.
We did the business,
which was
yeah.
a lot, I admit.
We also checked our stocks at the beginning of this.
My stock's through the fucking roof.
Same.
I'm telling you,
It's
Nexium
crazy.
stock is bup, 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 bup.
And my Enron remains at 0.
Oh
but
boy.
I don't
That's
know
good.
what's up. I've not been checking the news for the last 2 decades.
I'll tell you what, if it remains at 0, that's steady. That's
steady.
safe. It's
Yeah.
stable.
You're not losing money.
You can
I'm
build
not
a
losing
home
money.
on 0.
Yeah. Shit, wow. No money down to build a home.
You know, when you're at 0, only way to go where it goes up.
That's
Wow.
right. That's right.
Except for negative numbers.
Yes.
Which
except for
aren't
negative
real.
numbers. And
They're
Science has
irrational.
disproven them.
Yes.
irrational numbers.
Speaking of numbers, I know it's a little late, but what are your guys' New Year's resolutions? Oh my God.
Ooh.
It's a toughie. I was really focusing on be yourself and have fun.
That's you know what? There's nothing wrong with that one. And also, that one's way more achievable than get a 6-pack and 2 robot arms, which is mine.
So you don't even want one human arm?
No, I want 2 robot arms. Done with these fucking fleshy appendages.
Yeah.
Robot me. I want 1 Mega Man arm and I want 1 Winter Soldier arm.
Okay. What's it gonna sound like when you applaud?
Clang, clang, clang. It's gonna sound. Well, I'm gonna have a speaker in the Mega Man one that blasts applause sound.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
And I will have to warn people loudly at shows that I'm about to applaud and not shoot them.
Say, get ready for some positive feedback.
This is applause, not murder. And then just like clap, 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 clap. This is when Mega Man kills Clapman. And he gets the clap power up.
Man, it's gone too soon in 2023, but we're starting a new year. No Clapman, but we have
No
Hobart,
Clapman, yeah.
Hobart in his arm.
We still have Woodman. What are some other Mega Man?
Birdman.
Birdman.
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman. That was a hard level.
The
There's
Three Wise Man.
Man, who's just like a
band
guy
man,
with another guy on his shoulders.
Oh.
Or the Man. You have to fight the Man.
I feel like they would kick my ass. for
Yeah,
sure.
no, I mean they seem very lively based on their
Rowdy
music.
bunch of lads.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I think that's a good resolution. Hobart, I
Kill the
already
band
told
man,
you
man.
mine, which is I just want to join Orange Theory and get a huge ass.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I
We love to see
100%
it.
support
it's
this.
time for Mike to enter Pog era.
Yeah, I've been. I've always said that Mike needs a big dumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I walk behind him a lot.
It looks like it hurts if
He's
he sits
very
down
fast.
now.
Yeah,
He's in
yeah.
a bone.
Yes, that's right.
He's sitting on tailbone. That's all hips and tailbone.
It's
and all
tough.
that
It's
seat.
going to change my life.
Yeah, and when you have that big old fat slapper,
I would like fat slappers. Hope it's too far for me and my sensibilities.
well, sorry, that's just the way that I like to talk about my friends' asses.
That's fair, and I respect that.
Yeah,
Because that's what respect is.
yeah. Thank you. Yes, respect is
Respect is letting your friends
being
talk
respectful.
about each other's asses as much as they want.
I have a ranking board in my house of my friends' asses.
Oh, I have a dart board. I close my eyes, I throw a dart. Whoever I hit, I gotta grab their ass that week.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to go to a lot of places.
Yeah, I've been roundly canceled for all my ass grabbery.
I love staying at home and staying cozy. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, staying cozy on my big ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of cozy, I have a cozy question to ask you guys.
Oh, please.
Please.
Just to kick things off. Well,
Okay.
I'm wondering what's the best night of sleep you've ever gotten? Like, Hobart, I know you grew up on a farm of some kind with lots of animals or
Yeah.
something. Did you ever just lay down in the hay for a snooze after a nice warm glass of cat milk?
Yeah. No. I take a big handful of oats.
Yeah.
and
You
lay
gum
down
it.
in the
You
hay.
don't chew it. You gum the
Yeah,
oats.
yeah. Well, no. The trick is to swallow them whole,
And dry.
whole and dry, so they make an oatmeal inside of you.
Love that. So DIY.
Let's see. Good nights of sleep. Best nights of sleep I got. This is actually pretty tricky because I sleep a lot, and heavily and well. So pretty much every night I'm riding that sleep train, pretty in the first class section.
I think there's
VIP.
been a sort of murder on the Orient Express situation on my sleep train.
Oh no, you're not sleeping well.
No, there's a lot of mysteries at night. I technically sleep. I wake up still tired. I have strange dreams.
Yeah, that I definitely do. Just wake up so tired. Yeah.
But I mean, I think if I had to pick best sleep, it would have been I was staying at a Hilton for the first time, and it was for an art conference. In 2013 or so. And it was my first time experiencing a Hilton feather pillow. and I just remember sinking into that pillow thinking, this is how Paris Hilton sleeps every night.
In a different hotel,
Yeah.
a Hilton hotel. Yeah, for sure.
They build a new one for her every
yeah.
night.
They're all technically her apartment.
But it was the first time I felt like, oh, this is luxurious.
Oh yeah.
That was a real downy bed.
Downy bed. I will say that I definitely sleep better, especially in Chicago in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Because of my strict no AC rule.
That's an interesting form of like self-flagellation you have
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah. Well,
What did you do to wear that hair shirt?
I just don't like it. I don't like the sound it makes. I don't like how cold it makes rooms. I grew up in the South where everywhere is very AC'd.
That's fair.
And I just didn't. I don't take to it. Which is part of the reason why I had to escape, because you cannot live down there without AC. It sucks.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah. So, but in the winter, I'm just like under a bunch of blankets and shit. No.
And I love having the window open a little.
What's your
Yes.
what's you guys' pillow sitch?
Complicated.
Tell me about
Mine's
that. Speak on
complicated
that.
too.
Speak
Yeah.
on that, Mike.
Recently got a big old wedge pillow.
Oh,
That
you're doing
elevates you?
those, the tech pillows.
The elevate the pelvis.
No, into the back. Your
Well,
head.
so you can more clearly get him in the fuck his big ass.
That's right. It's
We
versatile.
gotta make sure keep the eyes on the hole, okay?
No, but it's like a triangle kind of. It like elevates your head and your back,
Yeah.
Nice.
and it's really helped me because I used to snore a lot, and now I don't snore at all. It's amazing.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
It just like cured it. It's really really cool. But I hate using it because it's stupid.
I do a 2 pillow setup. I have the one pillow I rest my head on, and then a second pillow that's thinner that I lay over the top of my head, especially my eyes.
Ooh, okay.
Like, so I wear like a pillow helmet
Yeah.
when
That's
I sleep.
so like nightcore. Like I'm fighting my dream demons. Gear up
I mean,
for the
I
fight
sleep.
ahead.
I sleep very well, but I have fucked up dreams. So yeah, it's true.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
No, I have a very flat, sad pillow, and I replaced it with a nice, fancy pillow, and it hurt my neck so bad
Yeah.
to be sleeping on a real pillow. I just bought a second worse.
Yeah.
flat
No,
pillow.
you gotta. It's tough changing what you're using to sleep because your
Yeah.
body's like molded to it.
Absolutely.
So if you
And
get a
big-
big old
I
pillow,
don't
you
like
can really
big
fuck yourself
pillows.
up. No,
I don't
fuck
like
big
them.
pillows. I hate that
Just, like,
shit.
I
cranking your
like
neck.
they're huggable. Sometimes you need a hug.
Yeah.
Like a waifu, I understand.
Waifu,
yeah, if it
interesting
had.
way to pronounce.
Well, not how you say
it?
Oh, wife.
Mike fucks a character that's based on a big wafer cookie. It's like a
Aw.
wafer cookie with boobs.
What flavor?
Wait, it's really said waifu?
Yeah, because it's wife.
Mm.
We gotta teach these guys things about wives. They
We're
don't
learning a
know on
lot.
their own.
We're gonna make Mike a number one otaku if we're.
Otaku.
I know. I'm doing.
I'm
doing
gonna
the
kill
bit.
myself.
I'm trying to offend your anime sensibilities.
I don't even
Can you
like
throw me
anime.
a cookie?
Throw you a cookie. This is gonna be
Wait,
an
do it like a
interesting experiment.
discus.
Yeah,
Right in my mouth, right in my
spin
mouth.
up. Here we go.
Wait, wait, wait,
Yeah, wait, get the
If I
cameras
can get
on
this
this.
on, if we can get this on camera, then like we win somehow.
Then we can end brain
Yeah,
gel.
then we can. Then we're free. This is how you get out. Don't cover your eyes. Don't cover your eyes. Don't make it harder. We don't know if we can do this.
Oh,
Whoa!
I
so close.
heard it. I
Teeth.
heard it. Hit the teeth.
I hit teeth.
That counts.
It's like in horseshoes when you bang the stake with the horseshoe and you get like, I don't know, is that a point? I don't know the horseshoe rules.
You banging stakes in the
Banging
horseshoe game?
stakes. Have I guys told you about the glove thing I do when I sleep?
Is that like in Of Mice and Men, the guy who sleeps with the gloves with lotion
Oh,
on
yeah, I
them to
forgot
keep
about
his
that.
hands soft for his wife?
No, but
That's my
I
favorite
should do
literary
that.
character.
Yeah, I should do
What
that.
were you gonna say?
Well, I don't know. I have been told. I mean, of course, I don't know this because I'm always unconscious when it happens. But when I sleep, I lay on my back and I raise my hands straight up like I'm like a zombie, and then I very
wasn't gonna say
slowly
zombie.
do this.
So it's like a little glove striptease. Hey, what the fuck?
Sarah calls it my opera gloves, and I do this every night, and I don't know what it means.
I love that.
So uncanny.
I like how maybe I'm doing like some sort of sinister glove surgery, or maybe you're right. Maybe every night I'm doing like my own private drag show.
Yeah.
At night I become double pillow diva.
Double pillow diva.
Double
That's
pillow
it. It's not a
diva.
helmet. It's a wig.
Yeah. It's oh my God, you're right. Whoa.
Wig.
This is opening a lot of mental doors for me.
You ever been to a therapist?
This is what I do for therapy.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That
it
answers all
is.
my questions.
It's not working.
I don't know. I feel like we have a sort of welcoming atmosphere.
No, for sure. No, for sure. I'm
We're
not
comforting.
at all upset about the atmosphere.
This is a nice little cozy bedroom background.
Ooh, I love. Whoa, is it though? It kind
Yeah,
of
it's
looks
a
like
little
there's a little
eerie.
bit of like action going on under the. Oh, I see some fingers coming out.
No, I think it's kind of cozy.
No. I
No,
think
what
it's
is that? What
cozy.
is that?
Is that my darkest impulses coming out? Oh no.
Why is it coming out? Hey, Mike.
Hey guys.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Mike. Who's that? Who's
there's
that?
a guy.
Who's
There's
that?
a guy looking in. I
Oh, it's
see
a little
him.
cozy guy.
Oh, and he's gone. Is that with just the end of it, or do we?
I think it just reloaded. I think
that's
he's just
cool.
coming to tuck us in.
Yeah. What's the sleep guy? Do you
Yeah,
guys not
yeah.
have the sleep guy?
Yeah.
Don't have a sleep guy.
That comes to you in your dreams every night, and he is a horrifying visage that
Here he comes
shakes you
again.
to your core. But
There he is.
tells
He's just
you a
making
little
sure we're
story.
sleeping tight.
Honestly,
okay.
that's not a very threatening pose.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's like peekaboo. Yeah, it does look like he's behind there just shimmying.
You
guys I'm here like to what
you see?
Strip you to sleep. It's me, the Sandman. The Sandman comes and strips for me every night, sprinkling a bunch of $1 bills onto me. Ooh, this is nice.
That's the sound of the $1 bills.
Yeah, hitting the floor. They're coins. This is nice.
Oh,
God,
now this is beautiful.
I hope
we
everyone
are in.
listening to this is able to go to sleep to this. Then.
Do you guys just want to go sleep right now?
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Myconid camp in the Underdark. Here you will see spa,
Yeah.
all of the
Mushrooms.
mushroom men who've come to life.
Let's
The
just go
night-
to sleep for a couple minutes, guys.
Yeah. What if we just like?
Close your eyes and just.
I don't
I
trust
actually-
like that.
I might. Yeah. Well, yeah. Mike's gonna fuck with us.
I don't trust like that.
We're gonna
at
wake
all.
up with mustaches drawn over our mustaches.
I can't risk that.
I
I spent a long time growing this mustache.
Yeah. It looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very
you.
Clark
Thanks.
Gable. You got a very like.
Thank
pencil
you.
thin.
Yeah, I also got ear surgery to make my ears bigger.
Oh well, I'm sorry you have to wear headphones. It's ruining it.
I know, but just imagine, I got the Clark Gable ear.
I love from this angle. It makes me look like I have a very small head and one extra hand.
Oh, sorry. There's
It's
an
like-
overlay on top of you, which
it's
is
like
you again.
It's like AI drew me.
Hold up. Let me fix it.
No, let
I
it
can
lay.
fix
I
it.
like
No,
it.
no.
It makes me look like I got 4 arms.
Here we go.
There we go. That's my little guy.
Now it's even better. Yeah.
That's my little
It's like I
guy.
have a Quado from Mars, not Mars movie, Total Recall, but it's like on my head. You know, the little guy that's in the guy's stomach, but instead of being in the stomach, it's on my head.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Stomach head, yeah.
I'm like, moon. Something. Mars. Recall. Totally.
Totally. We gotta recall this. Everyone's totally freaking out.
We
I've
gotta
never
do
seen
a
this film.
remake to Total Recall called Recall Totally. It's about the teen years.
Totally. I'm so gonna recall
Recall
prom.
Totally.
I don't know enough about the source material to make a joke
Oh,
about it.
jeez. Well, it's a good movie. Check it out. The Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I don't know about the Colin Farrell one. I can't vouch for that.
Don't mind me just creating a very confusing pastiche.
No,
Why?
it really is. We've switched, but only our top torso onto someone else's neck.
I look good up here. I should get shoulders attached below my shoulders. It seems good to be more of a pyramid shape.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Ah, yes.
Well, we should move on to a couple news items that I have. To
Yeah, we got some.
Let's
we
please,
need
yeah.
to do some work here.
Weirdly, since we recorded our previous episode a couple months ago, there's been no news stories, either nationally or internationally.
It has been slow.
Nothing's
quiet.
happening.
Yeah.
Even our personal lives are going perfectly, so there's not a lot to talk about.
For real.
We don't have any problems to solve.
Yeah.
We all have everything we need.
I
And,
have a girlfriend
and
now.
actually, things are getting better
She's real.
all the time. We all have real girlfriends.
I have 2 robot arms.
Yeah. So I think the show is over.
That's the news?
Wait, was that our problem? Was solving? Was that the whole point of the show is to solve our problems?
Yeah.
Are you doing like I mean, there's a number of different polls I could make, but
Make one of
Brewster's
them.
Millions.
yeah, Brewster. He's doing a Brewster's
I'm just throwing
Millions.
things out there.
Or Mary Poppins. You're solving all our problems, and you're going to disappear into the night. That's what she does, right?
I think she like gives kids drugs or something.
Sugar.
No,
well,
sugar-
which is a
well-
drug to kids. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
Pixie sticks.
Oh, kids love a spoonful of sugar? No, they need way more than that. Get them zooted.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, kids love Laffy Taffy, sugar,
Fun dip.
Fun Dip,
Pixie stick.
Pixie Sticks. Anything that's just basically processed sugar with flavoring.
I like sugar daddies.
Sugar
and I
daddies?
like what are the sticks of caramel?
it's cowtails?
No, there was like a stick that's just caramel.
Cowtails?
No.
Sorry, what are sugar daddies?
It's like a
It's like a caramel tree.
It's
I
like
got
caramel
stuck
treat.
on sugar daddies. Excuse
well,
me.
it's like when like an older man pays for everything that you want.
That sounds like it wouldn't even be worth it.
No, I think it's
Like,
sugar
man.
sugar babies actually. It may be sugar babies.
It is sugar
That's when
babies.
like you're
Okay.
someone receiving
That's my
a
sugar-
sugar daddy's payment.
Oh no, sugar daddies are the bar of caramel.
Yeah. Okay. And
So
then
you
sugar
like daddies
baby.
and babies.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a family man, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
He's sort of a sugar uncle, Mike. He sort of is
A shunkle.
He's on like kind of the side of a sugar daddy sugar baby relationship, also receiving the benefits, but also just giving advice, helping fix cars, telling dirty jokes. You know, uncle stuff.
Uncle Stuff. Dude,
buying-
Uncle Stuff would be a great nickname.
Uncle
Oh,
Stuff.
can that be my new nickname?
Here comes Uncle Stuff.
Here comes Uncle Stuff with his big ass, his huge
Caked
ass.
up for no damn reason.
Just a big thick uncle.
But look at
Slab of
this.
Uncle.
Can you believe they
Uncle.
like just sell this to like children? Just like, oh, here's a bar of just caramel. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, what do you want them to sell the children?
Yeah,
Drugs,
children are the ones buying
liquor?
this, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, no, if kids have money, they're buying candy.
This is
That's
like
what
my
I would-
this
that's
is like my
the
whole
economy.
thing. This and sugar
Kids love
babies.
candy. They love cigarettes. They love buying stock. When they get money, this is what they're buying.
Okay.
Chicken stop.
It's
Soup-
been a
soup-
long time since I was a child.
Yeah,
so
when I was
I
a
barely
kid,
remember
oh
it.
my god, I had so many bonds. I was always getting bearer bonds from the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
cash those in at all?
no, I want to help fund World War II.
I actually do have some bonds,
Oh, nice.
but they're all like worth $5, and there's like 3 of them.
Cash them in. That's $15. I can do math.
I'm waiting for them to become worth more because they're supposed to over time. But
How
it's
long
like,
has it been?
maybe 30 years.
Okay, well, keep waiting. 30 more years, you might have $30.
When I'm 60, I'm going to take myself out for 2 sandwiches at my
Oh,
local
you think by then
stop.
you're gonna $60 is gonna buy 2
I didn't
sandwiches?
say I get a drink. Just 2 sandwiches.
I just want the bread.
No tip.
Yeah, no tip. When you're old, you can get away with it. You're just
Yeah.
like, I have fixed income. I have 3 bonds.
Here's a tip for you, Sonny.
Ooh.
Save your money now.
Get bonds.
Someday you'll have 2 sandwiches
You'll
like
have
me.
2 sandwiches for you. Anyone saving for retirement? Mike, you saving for retirement? Sadie, you saving for retirement?
Girl, I'm unemployed.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
I was saving, and now that's a little bit in limbo.
I
suppose.
live hand to mouth. That is my way.
I'm more
That's
of a
all
foot to
I
mouth
do.
guy.
Yeah, nice. There's some disease with that, though, so be careful.
I actually had hoof and mouth disease when I was born.
I bet.
For real?
Yes, that's not a bit.
I bet.
How was it? Do you remember?
I got better.
Okay.
Now she no longer has hooves or a mouth.
That's right. This is actually a second penis.
You can get those installed.
Yeah. The teeth
Secondary.
were extra, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad you sprung for the teeth. You would have looked fucked
it
up.
would have been weird.
Uranus doesn't have teeth? Let's talk about the icon of the
This
seas,
is
the
why
world's
Mike needs a
largest
big butt.
cruise ship.
Dyed his jaw, mouth,
Big
butt,
toothy
anus.
butt. It's fucking horrible. Let's talk about a cruise ship.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we're talking about
please.
getting cozy. I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing cozier than getting on board a cruise ship with 7,000 people.
Yeah. I mean, I wish that cruise ships now weren't just like harbingers of doom for whoever goes on them. You know, it's
Were
like
they
it's like-
ever anything else?
Well, I thought there was a glory day, but now it's just like every time that a cruise ship sets sails, it's just like starting the clock to when everyone aboard gets diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hotbed of communicable diseases, first of all.
Yeah.
But this ship is bananas. It is setting sail January 27th.
Okay.
World's largest cruise ship.
How big is it?
I think it has up to 7,000 people.
So, if we were going to compare this to, say, your ass.
It's small.
His ass also has several water slides, basically a whole theme park.
World's largest water park. And it's called the Icon of the Sea.
Interesting. I think it's a weird impulse to make cruise ships bigger.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I don't know why they need to be so big.
I think it's because they saw Wall-E and they was like, nice. That's
they're
cool.
like, that's what it is.
We need to build the Axiom.
But I feel like they'd be more manageable if there was less people.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, let's see how big we can go, how fucked up we can make this.
Also, like, if it sinks, that's everybody.
We've been doing
Big target.
Not that we've been doing it was years ago, but during the lockdown, me and Mike would hang out. We would watch like videos for luxury yachts. Remember that, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
And that market is out of control. Like, if you have like $1 billion, you have to get like the most fucked up boat imaginable. It just looks like a fucking spaceship, and there's like a whole industry behind the care and upkeep of these things. And it feels like cruise ships are the same way. Like, what's up with boats? Like, are boats not allowed to be boats anymore? Now they have to be like, look at this film.
Yeah, it looks
What
like the Mall of
fuck is
America
this?
to me.
It is. It's just like the Mall
It is
of
a mall.
America is floating.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be able to restock my favorite items.
And there's like
Yeah.
7 neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
A cruise ship does not need neighborhoods.
How am I supposed to meet the love of my life if there's 7,000 people there?
You better have a really
we
good
need to make
meet
the
cute.
pool smaller.
You saying it's not enough people?
No, I'm.
We we need 7.
Wow.
It's too many.
Wow. I was gonna say we need to put a limit on there, or none of them are gonna pick me, Mike.
Did you ever want to do that as someone doing comedy in Chicago? Did you ever want to be one of the cruise ship teams they send out from Second City?
You know, I remember that being touted as like this is like the really
big
cool
step.
thing. Like
Yeah.
this is like the step to SNL.
Yeah.
But it was really just like you'd get put on a boat and sent away for like a while.
It's a way to get rid of you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, and I was hanging out with circles of other improvisers who were like, yeah, this is it, we're going for this, and I was being polite and humoring them, but I was always sort of like, no one's gonna see me on this boat. There's gonna be like 3
Yeah.
people on this boat who are gonna see me. None of them are Lauren. Lauren doesn't go on the boat.
No, Lauren's on. No one's on. No, the boat is just the boat. I mean, you're just on
Yeah.
the boat. I mean, best case scenario, you just build more of the brand.
I'm gonna get poisoned
You're
and
gonna-
sexually
they're
harassed.
gonna
Like
do it-
that's what a
yeah.
boat is. It's
You're-
gonna be hell for me.
Sexually harassed and poisoned.
Yeah. It's like two of my least favorite things.
Those are, no, seriously.
Bottom
I get
tier
it. I get it.
experiences.
Women in America, are everywhere. They have to face so much poison.
We are always
every day.
getting poisoned.
They're
and just
always
like,
getting poisoned.
stop it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say at this point. I think I've said everything I can.
Don't
Please
go
stop
on a
poisoning
cruise ship.
women.
There's too many. Why is everyone who goes on a cruise ship why are they even allowed to bring poison?
It's weird because
Yeah.
they're not allowed to bring other liquids.
Yeah.
It's just
But
poison.
up to a gallon of poison.
Yeah.
You can bring 1 gallon of poison of your favorite brand of poison.
Quick, what's everyone's favorite brand of poison?
Snake venom.
Cyanide.
Nice.
I want just like a big bucket of snake
I'm a simple
venom.
toxin kind of girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always just squeezing snakes out, getting ready for a cruise.
Yeah, I'm always squeezing snakes out on the cruise. What the fuck? You're the part of the sexual
You're
harassment
the problem, man.
Oh, I'm
God.
sorry. I paid good money for this cruise. I can't squeeze my snake out.
Oh, I forgot that women don't pay money to go on the cruise.
No, well, you're allowed to squeeze the snake as much as I am.
I don't want to squeeze the snake. That's the difference between me and you.
Well, it's fine. Enjoy your fucking plant-based toxins.
There should be fauna, though, and flora
Oh,
on
yeah,
cruise
that'd be
ships. I think
dope.
that would be cool. If there's like native species on there. There probably are, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
a real
There-
fucked up pigeon.
Yeah.
The cruise gull.
The
Yeah.
plague
Bulbs,
rats who
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, once they become when the land is swallowed by the sea and we have to live on sort of these Elysium-style massive cruise ships.
Which, honestly, is probably not totally outside the realm of possibility, considering they recently had that 3-year cruise that they were touting. It got canceled because it wasn't real, but
What do you mean you got
they were
canceled 'cause it wasn't
trying.
real?
I'm
Well,
sad
they
about
couldn't
it,
they couldn't
mate.
figure out the ship in time. It was supposed to launch like 2 months ago, and apparently, like the financier the ship that they chose wasn't the right vibe or something like that. It was I guess it was a piece of shit ship. It wouldn't have survived 3 years at sea. But I think like there's enough interest in that people are going to do that, where it's going to be like, 3 years at sea, 5 years at sea. At a certain point, it's just going to be like you're going to be at sea for the rest. This is like a nursing home.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it costs like what $30,000-$40,000 a year, which is not bad compared to a nursing home on land. If there's
and
like
a lot
doctor on
less
there,
depressing.
maybe.
I arguably no.
I don't know.
I don't. Is
I
it
don't
weird? I
know.
don't like to be trapped on a boat.
No, I
I
get
do.
that.
Thinking
I
about
wanna
it
be-
makes my palms sweat.
Yeah.
I want to be on a boat, but maybe that's just me.
I'd like to be on a small boat.
I want to be on clipper ship with sail. And
that sounds scary.
Catching
like
fish.
sailboats.
Yeah,
Be on a
sailboats
The
big
are.
canvas,
Yeah, because you can't run out of fuel. Okay.
the salt sea.
Yeah.
Well, if you run on a boat out of fuel, you just paddle it. The cruise ship.
I don't want to work in the fucking.
You're right.
galley.
You're right.
Heave hauling.
I want to do my shift down in the galley, rowing the mighty cruise
They're
ship.
gonna make me swab the deck. I don't.
I'll
wanna.
gladly, for a better cabin, I'd swab the deck. I joined the crew. This is how they press gang me into service. And I'm like 70. I'm like, ooh, for an extra buffet pass, I'll do it. Ooh, yeah.
They
Ooh,
got unlimited shrimp.
ooh, I love that coconut shrimp.
The only limit is my imagination.
You can do anything with these shrimp. They can't stop you.
I'm putting on a one-act play with these shrimp.
Come and see my one-act play starring a bunch of me puppeteering shrimp. This is
Dangerously close to doing that in real life. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, okay.
Not to bring the mood
That's a
down.
creative outlet you could totally work with.
Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah. I think
I work
need
in
it.
shrimp. You're sort of the Bubba of
Yeah.
the art scene.
It's
in
giving.
Chicago.
It's giving gump.
It's giving Gump. She's
I
Gump.
didn't like
She's
when I
Gump.
said that. She's in my head.
She really likes shrimp.
Select your deck. B.
B. Oh, is it, you get to see like you'd have like navigational tools to get around this thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I
Way
remember
too
back
much.
in the old days at sea, the only navigational tool we needed was a compass and the North Star.
That's right. Yeah, I just need a sextant to get around this cruise ship. I'm out there with my star chart. I'm measuring. I have my astrolabe out.
Yelling at everyone who's a Libra, saying, "Get the fuck away from me!"
I do wonder what are you guys' retirement vibes? Where do you want to go?
God,
When
That's-
you,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen either for me personally, but
But
Where, if you
I'm a cabin in the woods guy. I want
is.
a goat
yes.
Yeah.
that I can just kiss on the cheek every day and say, "Hey, Mr. Goat."
I could see.
And then we go into the woods and we look for mushrooms and stuff. And then we have a lot of fun.
I do think that you would be the kind of guy who like built a sculpture garden.
Oh,
on his
yeah.
property.
Yeah.
That would be
And
so
you like just
cool.
like welding shit. You're
With,
like, I
old
made a.
propane tanks.
I think I'd carve some trees into totems
Yeah,
and things.
yeah.
Did
That'd be so
the
cool.
chainsaw carving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of cat. I want a cat that stands on top of the goat sometimes.
Oh, so you're building
yes.
your own like Bremen musicians
Yeah.
animal tower.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're stacking them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
them
stacking
up.
animals in my retirement.
Stacking
That'd be
animals.
perfect.
I have spent the
love
last
that.
5 years stacking this cat on this goat,
It won't
so then
stay.
I can snack a
Keeps on
guinea
jumping
pig on the
on.
cat. And
I'm
then
trying to breed a cat that will stay on top of the goat.
a blocky, docile cat who will stay on top of a
A
goat.
Minecraft cat. Yeah.
I have created the perfect breed of stackable cats. You have too many cats taking up room in your house? You need to stack these up.
It's just rigor mortis.
This cat sits inside another cat. They're that stackable.
Ooh, check
Oh,
out the
there's a
meat
meat
case.
cooler.
Let's
Cool.
go. See,
I think mine would be maybe a beach. I think I want to do a beach.
That's
can see
good.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sure those will be all underwater, so there'll be new beaches further
new beach
inland.
just dropped. It's in
Yeah.
Detroit.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be a Detroit beach guy. Hell yeah.
Surfs up.
Or maybe
East Ohio.
a desert.
Yeah, I could see that. I guess you looking very windswept.
Robes.
Yeah.
You would look good in robes.
You got
Robes?
some
Yeah,
real
I do that.
sandblasted sunglasses.
See, but the same thing is I love cold weather so much. Like this is really doing it for me. So getting back to cozy.
Well, desert nights can be very cold.
Oh, you're right. That's why I'm sort of like one of those desert bats. I only come out at night
Yeah.
so I can enjoy the cold.
I didn't know that about desert bats, but now I need.
I mean, I might be making it up.
I need to read a book about it.
Read my novel, The Desert Bat.
I think that's what I'll do when I retire. Is I'll just pivot to writing my novels.
Ooh, yeah.
I would like to be an intimidating matriarch, and I write a murder mystery novel and predict someone's death in my family, and then I
Wow.
disappear. And they spend a long time trying to figure out if I was
They have
involved.
to follow the
They gotta
clues.
follow my clues.
What's the locale though?
Yeah.
It depends on how wealthy I can marry,
Mm.
because the goal is big manor house, but it could also end up being a sort of trailer park mystery,
Driller, okay.
which I think could also be delicious.
So you are
indeed.
determined to write your novels in the setting where you live.
Well, yeah, because I'm not. My imagination will have been spent by that.
I only have this. So,
I
yeah.
listen.
What's in front of me? In fact, it's gonna be very obvious what the clues are because everyone's gonna be, well, what's really happened?
I see that there's a knife on the table, and then over here there's a corpse.
Well, she clearly killed that guy with this knife and then wrote about it in her book.
It was a short book.
It was a very short. It's called "I Did It," the Sadie Langreed
Called,
story.
Knife time.
I did it. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Nope, that
me.
was me. Handcuffs, please. Let's go.
But I'm too dead to be in jail.
Oh
Speaking
shit!
of being dead and in jail, though,
Oh,
that freaking
shit, what a segue.
the AI Carlin special, I feel like he is dead and he is in jail.
We're
yeah,
in
the
jail.
brain jail. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking horrifying. And if no one's ever seen this before, how would you summarize what this is?
The worst fucking thing I've seen in a long time. No, I'll actually summarize it is someone made a YouTube video where they trained an AI with all the George Carlin material, and then they tripped over their own dick 100 times trying to write a intro that explained why it was okay for them to do it before launching into the lamest AI bullshit George Carlin fucking carbon copy I have ever heard. I got 2 minutes in before I just couldn't listen anymore. Ugh.
I think I didn't even make it that far.
No, it sucked.
Are we gonna play a clip?
No, I thought it was good. And
Mike's review is
What was your
actually
favorite
excellent.
part?
Actually excellent. Yeah, what's your favorite part, Mike?
I love the part where it kind of sounded like George Carlin.
Yeah, no, very much. Kind of like all AI shit. It just really bugs me how AI people are always like, oh, watch out musicians, watch out artists, watch out comedians. And then they present you with the worst shit you've ever heard.
Absolutely. Or just the same anime woman over and over
All
Yeah.
of it
forever.
feels bad to
It's
watch and
it's so
consume.
it's just like it shows like a real problem with media literacy. If you think that
I
is
know.
good, it
I know.
really is. Like it's so
many dum-dums.
clearly wrong. I mean, the opening joke was like George Carlin talking about God. It was like George Carlin would have thought that was the hackiest joke. He would have maybe written it on a napkin and been like, crumple, crumple, crumple. No,
He blew his nose on it after
this
he wrote it
this
down.
is completely lame. But the worst part I thought from what I actually watched of it was that the opening was the person being like, I did this using AI. It's just, do not think of this as,
as soon as someone says that, I tune out. My brain goes static.
For sure.
And I
close the tab.
But they
Right
said
away.
they said consider it like an impression, like Andy Kaufman doing Elvis Presley.
Yeah, except it's a human doing an impression.
Or Will Ferrell doing George W. Bush. And the other thing about those two people doing those characters is that they were doing a bit. They weren't trying to be them.
Yeah.
Like he was saying things that George W. Bush would never fucking say.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing like a sort of campy
kind of a satire of the person.
Yes, yes. It's like in like the whole thing with like Andy Kaufman. It's like he was doing kind of like straight Elvis impersonation, but the whole thing was like about the camp of it. It was like almost like a drag performance.
Yeah.
And the fact that you don't get that means that you don't get to do this. Like you're not. The point of the AI recreation is not to like talented an impressionist is not to like talented Mr. Ripley, the person you're impersonating. You don't just like steal their shit and their vibe and their jokes. You are doing some sort of commentary on what they are like as a person. It was just a complete misunderstanding on what even an impression is.
Yeah.
Like it could only really exist in that form because the only person who's going to be like, I'm going to AI generate George Carlin is someone who's going to have that bad taste.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to be...
It will never be better than that
And if
because
you
it's dumb. Just the bones are dumb.
And if you listen to anything that George Carlin ever said, you would know he would hate that. You would think it was
absolutely.
so fucking dumb and lame. He would think it was a perversion. He would sue you into the fucking ground. I don't understand why anyone thinks it's
I'm gonna
okay.
build a George Carlin AI that is
Hunts
litigious.
people.
I'm gonna have my AI George Carlin sue.
That's
the
a good
other
comment.
AI
The top
George
top
Carlin.
comment on the YouTube video is now I understand what the writer's strike was about.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the thing too. The thing is, it's like, okay, so to give you a summation of the first jokes, you never ever have to engage with this online.
you.
Was that it was like, oh, what's up with God? I have some problems with God. This is the same God you have to pray to him for good things, but yet there are bad things in the world. The same God who made this also blah 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 also made ass cancer. Can you believe ass cancer? It is cancer in your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking dire. And like it went to like a George Carlin list where he was like, here are some things that like starvation, genocide, war, nuclear bombs, ass
This is
cancer,
starting
ass
to sound
cancer.
pretty funny.
I mean, it would have been better if it had been speaking with a robot voice because then you could maybe confuse it with a satire
Ass
on.
cancer.
Yeah, it is ass cancer, but no, instead it was just like, isn't that funny if I say ass
I mean, that would actually be
cancer?
funny if it was like the default Mac voice.
Yeah. If you had a default Mac voice, just read George Carlin jokes. It might be pretty funny. Here are the words you cannot say on TV: shit, tits, motherfucker. See, now we're actually gonna do a better bit than this bit just did.
All right. Start the show
Yeah,
over.
start the show over. We're doing. This is our George Carlin's AI performance.
God.
This is one he might. I don't think he would have liked it. I think he would like us. Do you think he'd like
I
us?
am George Carlin, LOL.
Okay, yeah, no. These
where the audience
these are words you
joined in at
can't
the
say on
end
TV. Do the whole bit. Do the whole thing. Copy paste
Okay.
it. In. He's
No, he's typing from
He's really
memory.
typing it up. He knows. Well, he knows this.
No, I just know what George Carlin would say. He would say this.
Yes, Hobart, hello, I am George Carlin.
Whoa! What? My comedy hero, George Carlin?
I'm sorry. Are you some sort of necromancer? How are you?
How are you?
How are you conjuring the dead?
Yes.
I do want to start. I'm going to start approaching life the way that AI lovers do, which is just like everything is real and beautiful, and I believe it immediately. Just like someone tells me something, I'm like, oh, whoa, that's the coolest thing in the. You just tell me like I'm going to make a machine that makes you live forever. I'm like, whoa, can you believe it? This is so cool.
It's tempting, right?
He did it.
It's so positive. It seems hopeful.
I mean, I
very
hate
misplaced.
I hate to bring. I mean, I really fucking hate to bring this up because I know we hated it so much, but to me, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't necessarily all stem from, but to me, the quintessential moment of this whole current thing in tech where everyone just believes what any rich asshole says stems from the moment where Elon Musk said that he was going to make robots and then brought out a guy in a straight up like morph suit and said, it's not a robot, it's not a prototype, but this is what it will look like. And everyone's like, Elon Musk is going to make robots.
Look,
like,
he
that
dressed
makes
up a
no
guy.
fucking sense. That's like if like Elon Musk brought out a guy on stage wearing a vampire cape and said, I'm going to make Dracula real.
Okay,
It's like,
wait.
like, doesn't make any. You can't just have a guy dressed like something.
No, hear me out though. I think that has legs. I'd be paying the big bucks for Drac.
Yes, no,
If he was
make
a guy
Dracula
who could
real.
promise to make Dracula real,
Yeah,
I'd be fucking buying the crypto for that.
Yeah, no, I would buy the CRYPT-o.
Oh!
One joke. The count. I don't know.
Well, NFTs stand for Night Fang Treasures. Buy my coffin coin. It's getting a little Jamaican.
Bat coin?
Yeah, roll it back.
Roll it back. Well, it's only so much I can vampire. So much I can vamp. Huh? That was
So
nothing. No.
everyone should have a gun, right?
Everyone should have a gun
I'm
right
George
now.
Carlin and I agree and I can't wait to see Mike's huge ass.
Whoa!
Okay, put the brakes on that, Georgie. In due time, he hasn't even gone to Orange Theory yet.
Yeah. I loved
It was
George
just a
Carlin's
joke. I'm
whole
not even
set
gonna do
on
that.
Mike's ass.
You're not really going to do that, Mike?
I don't know.
You're not really going to go to Orange Theory and get a huge ass?
It is right
an
across the
orange
street
it-
for me, though.
It's an orange theoretical ass.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
Speaking of cozy aesthetic, though,
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't have to
Um,
like everything I say.
today
I'm not
is
doing this for you. I'm doing this for these assholes.
I thought this was my birthday present.
Sorry, continue.
What
Mike.
is your birthday?
I'm a Scorpio.
I don't know what that means.
That means that she's a Scorpio. She's a scorpion. She has claws and a tail that has venom.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you
Um,
don't even know me.
That's why she didn't want to bring any poison on the ship. She's
It's
already
October,
got
right?
it with her.
Yeah, I'm a Halloween baby.
Nice.
That's what I thought.
Goo gaga.
I know my friends so well.
Speaking of cozy aesthetic, though, it's time for today's big question.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Is adopting an aesthetic ultimately a capitulation to another person or group's ideas about the world? And if you were to engage in a more honest self-discovery, then your outer self would begin to reflect a more unique form that comes from that self-realization. Or do certain clothes make you look hot, and it's nice to look hot sometimes?
Oh, this seems subjective.
No,
Mike.
it's true. No, it's true. No, I do agree. I mean, well, I think everyone has to face a certain choice in their lives, which is, do they continue to engage with trends as they age, or do they find a jumping off point and where they stop engaging? I know plenty of people who have done the latter and stopped engaging. I personally try to do at least a little bit. You know, I had a Gen Z coworker comment on my skinny jeans one time, and I was like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. You're right. The millennials with their it wasn't even that skinny
You
of a
gotta
jean. It's not
write
like-
them up for that.
It's not like I was like wearing like fucking like skin tight, pants, but I did was like, I need to find the Gen Z big pants so that they'll stop thinking I'm old.
The weird thing about having no coworkers now that I see in person,
Yeah.
this is all remote, it's like, I just want to wear like robes and like,
Yeah,
I just want to dress
Well,
like a.
That's a
Like
third
like,
option.
what kind of robes are we talking? Are
Yeah.
we talking like wizards robes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking
Or
like you
like
in like a
desert,
Socrates.
Oh, that would be
Like
cool
a-
too.
Yeah, chitin.
I like that.
Or yeah, Mike in just like a mantle.
They call him Socratic Mike.
Socratic. I love that Socratic Mike theory.
He's always like pontificating with his finger up, and he's got like grape leaves on his head.
Yeah, it's a shame that we're gonna have to kill him or turn him into something.
I think we're gonna have to write everything he says down
Yeah, we're his
You
acolytes.
have to
and make
follow me
college
with-
students read
You
it.
have to follow me with tablets.
Mike, I think if you discovered a new aesthetic, that's I think the third option is if you discover a new secret aesthetic that's just for you. And I
Right.
think that's
Yeah.
honestly the coolest thing.
Yeah,
It's when you see someone out and about who's like, damn, they're doing their own fucking thing.
yeah, it's very. I think you have to reach a certain point of having burnt yourself out caring, to then be
Yeah.
like, you know what? No, fuck it, and then you can emerge the fuckless butterfly.
And that's what people honestly like the best. Is
Yeah.
that if everyone who's engaging with trends either way, they're losing the game ultimately. is the person who steps out of that box entirely and finds something that is aesthetically pleasing and has nothing to do with any current trends is always the coolest person.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
That's the setter of the trends, darling.
that's
The
how it
setting.
fucking goes. Yeah. You know, and it's been a long time since I feel like we've had someone who really sets trends. You know, it's been a while since Prince died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's our new like the person everyone wants to dress like? It's not Taylor Swift, even though I think she's the
It's
most
absolutely
popular.
not Taylor Swift. She
No.
dresses like a normal woman.
She dresses like a normal woman, and also on stage, someone pointed out on X.com, formerly known as Twitter, as the email notifications still say, which is very embarrassing, that Taylor Swift's stage costumes all look like ice dancing outfits.
They do. They're very glitzy.
Yeah, they're very glitzy.
Yeah. And
Always
that's
like
not
very,
shade.
very
That's
tights, lots of tights. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah. So she's gonna throw in some fucking blades and do like a fucking cool ass spin.
I bet if she tried that for the first time without ever practicing, she'd fucking nail it. I feel like she was born to just step out
She was
onto
born
the
to ice dance.
and
It's like,
twirl.
stop singing, start ice dancing.
Honestly, I think she could do both.
Taylor Swift on ice is her next tour.
Honestly, I feel like she really just could do that.
she's gonna create a whole new generation of Nancy Kerrigans.
Yeah, good for her.
Taylor Swift makes ice dancing big again. Is ice dancing small now? I think it is.
I mean, I haven't ice danced in what days, so it
I just
seems
wanna
like
ice
it's really
dance with
falling
somebody.
off.
I'm gonna get back into ice dancing in a major way this year. That's my new resolution.
That's good.
Forget the robot arms things. It's now ice dancing. That's what I'm into. Then you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a big ass to help steady me on the ice.
If you fall down, you gotta have a big
Bonk.
ass. Otherwise, you're gonna break your little bones.
I do not want to break my little bones.
Your little delicate bones.
my tiny.
teensy
I mean,
toothpick bones.
My doctors are warning me that the size of my ass is putting a lot of pressure on my tiny little leg bones.
Little salmon
2024,
bones.
big ass little bones.
Big
That's
ass
what we're
little
going for.
bones. Like a really dumpy pigeon.
Yeah, like a genetically engineered chicken.
Some nice petite bones.
Bird bones. They're hollow.
Mm.
See, I want a pigeon with a big ass, or a chicken with a big ass. Like, because the thigh is my favorite part.
I'm not
of the
going to
chicken.
engage with that one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bring up therapists again.
I'm talking about eating them. I'm not talking about
Oh,
having
you're talking about
sex with
eating
a
ass.
pigeon.
Okay.
You guys are the ones making it sexual.
I'm
You're the
not.
ones who need to go to therapy.
I literally go to therapy, and my therapist is so nice. She lets me talk about
just
Baldur's
nodding.
Gate 3 as much as I
Just
want.
nodding. Yeah, just say, okay, okay.
I got to find a new therapist. The last one I went to, she was too young. She was like 24. I was like, I can't do this.
Oh no, it's always
I'm just
weird
like,
if they're younger
no,
than you.
I was like, you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, I'm gonna
There's
start
no
talking
way.
about like aging, and then I'm gonna feel worse because
Yeah,
you're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, you gotta get like a mom.
Yes. No, the best therapist I had was like a 70-year-old woman. She was
Yeah.
awesome.
I want to find like an ancient tree spirit I could talk to.
Yeah, I see that.
No
Like
problems.
the great Deku tree.
There's a lot of those
the
in
great Deku
Chicago.
tree. And he's like, you have to help us, Link, find the 3 stones.
And you're like, I want to talk about
relationships.
some wounds that aren't healing for
Yeah.
me emotionally.
And they're like, you must bring me pine cones.
Like, actually, that's great. I need a fucking goal.
That's direction.
Yeah, I love it.
It's
like something to
achievable.
do.
bring
yeah.
me 13 pine cones.
I mean, can I bring you some Skulta shells or whatever? And he's like, yes. And he opens his mouth. He says, go inside my mouth. I'm like, is this crossing like a line?
Nah,
For therapy?
That's pretty much where the therapist's office is.
If I got a chance to go inside an ancient tree and kill a spider with a sword, I would be fixed. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a purpose. I'm looking for something that means something.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs for you is just like
Kill spider.
apple, sword,
Apple, sword,
giant spider.
potion.
Wait,
Yeah.
apples at the bottom.
Well,
Yeah, you need to eat an apple before you do anything.
I need to keep the doctor.
Or it-
on.
they-
Okay, someone's in the
restores-
pocket of big doctor.
No, it restores one
Big dot.
HP for sure.
Oh yeah. How much HP do you think?
Each of us have.
Wow.
I have
Yeah,
54.
What's our build?
Hilbert, you have 60. Mike, you have
Six?
62.
What?
Wow.
You think Mike has more HP than me?
It's because he has mage armor. I don't know.
Insane. Insane. Wow. I'm definitely the tankiest.
That's. I feel like Hobart's actually hurt right now.
Wow.
I was just
I've
going off
never
my
not
first
been described
impulse.
as a tank.
Listen, I just It's because of Mike's huge ass. It adds more HP.
Once he adds the ass mod, he's
Right,
gonna
yeah,
for sure.
And
once,
also,
once he
I
equips
gave
the
you
giant
60
ass,
and Mike 62,
yeah,
and you're being butthurt about that?
totally.
You need to go to Orange Theory.
I know. Well, I'm going
You need to go to Orange Therapy.
You do therapy, but you also emerge with a big ass.
I notice how no one is like, Sadie, you'd have so much more than 54 HP. You'd have
Well, here's the
89
thing.
HP.
Well,
I think
what's
I,
the-
no, no, no. I
what's-
think
what's
Sadie
the-
would have more mana than any of us.
Oh no, for
Huge
sure.
mana pool.
Yeah.
Thank
Huge
you.
mana pool.
You're like, well, no, I don't think you would. No, that's actually not true. I think you would have higher mana regen.
Oh, so low mana pool but high regen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it in short bursts.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, then we're making this is the brain jail video game we're slowly cobbling together.
Yeah.
Is who do you want to play as? Tank class. Mike, you'd be like engineer class.
That's fine.
Mike's he's got gadgets.
Yeah. Artificer.
And then I'm the stupid one.
Oh, the oaf.
The big
Oaf.
the big oaf. The big stinky
The
oaf.
one who just eats handfuls of oats.
Oats, yeah, eats handfuls,
Gums
sleeps,
them and goes to
sleeps in the
sleep.
hay bales.
It's the best night of sleep in his life.
But at night, I activate my gloves warding, so I'm actually impervious to damage while resting, which is a problem everyone else has to face.
That's good. That's why we keep you on watch at night.
Yeah, sleep doing nothing.
You're just eating oats and staring into the middle distance.
I regain HP very quickly because of my gloves. Yeah,
Oh, that was going to be because of the oats.
the oats are purely cosmetic.
You know,
Yeah.
and Sadie has like wife vision.
I have wife vision.
Yeah.
Well,
Where
nice.
I look at women and think, would you like to be my wife?
you look at women and you see your whole lives together.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of a curse.
It's not untrue.
Well, see, the brain jail video games can be filled with truth. You know?
I don't think I'm going to invest in this.
No, sorry, it's too late. We've
I
already
want
captured
beautiful
your
lies.
likeness.
I want a keg of honeyed lies.
A keg of honeyed lies. I think that's something we said before.
That's just a
Mike,
good-
before
we weren't
started.
even recording at
We
that
weren't
point?
recording, though. I think it begs. No, you know what? Don't tell them. Don't fucking tell them.
You don't get to know what's in my keg.
Yeah, you know that's our dream kegs and our man caves.
Wait, what are we talking about? I completely.
We were
Nothing,
talking about
Mike.
this. We were talking about this while you were setting up all the equipment. Our dream man cave kegs.
Kegs.
Kegs,
Like beer?
like of beer. Yeah, but
Oh, what's
Not
in it?
necessarily of beer.
Oh, yeah.
it
That's
can be
great.
whatever you want it. See, every
Oh,
character in
wow.
Brain Jail, the video game, comes with one.
They get one keg.
Of San Pellegrino.
Ooh,
okay,
see,
Italiano.
See, Mike's character also has Italiano-ness. He has Hospitaliano.
Oh.
And I think that's a big benefit when
You're
you pick that
Sicilian,
character.
right?
Yeah.
No.
God damn it. Why did I say that with such conviction?
Northern Italian.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
get
he's just
killed
a
by
silly
Mike.
I'm
son.
fancy Milano, maybe. I don't
Okay, a
know.
little chocolate cookie man.
Yeah. Waifu.
That's where I get it.
Yeah, from your love of little cookies.
Well, folks, I think it's time for a prayer.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Let me
I
find.
love this part.
Let me find the prayer.
Wheel.
I don't remember
Where you put the praise?
the prayer sound effect.
Oh, just do the Halo soundtrack.
Islamic's call to prayer. The Islamic call to prayer is so pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't think you should use that.
I shouldn't.
I don't think you should use that.
We're all converting together. Sadie, I thought we agreed about this.
Oh.
Is this it? Nope. This is
I'm going to do a.
relaxing SpongeBob jams. for
Okay, well,
sleeping
That one's
you know
really
what?
good.
You know what, though? You know
I'll
what,
say
though?
some prayers to that.
I'll pray to this.
Okay.
Amen. Praise that sponge.
So what is coziness?
What is-
I think it's kind of a lack of surprise. You know,
Interesting.
it's where you kind of know what to expect for the evening and you're able to let your guard down. It's kind of like hanging out with some friends.
Aww. That's nice.
It's nice.
What do you think coziness is?
I think coziness is like a blanket, a big ass blanket that holds you in place like a warm hug. You know where you're going because you're not going anywhere.
Because you can't.
You can't go anywhere.
Because the blanket's too
You're
heavy.
trapped.
I mean, maybe I'm not trying to like bring us all down with capitalism, but I think coziness is having things that you like around you. You know, whether it be friends or a warm blanket, a mug of something nice and warm, a nice keg of honey beer, or a pipe. You know, you're smoking a pipe.
Yeah, big ass long
wizard pipe. It's
Wizard
like
pipe.
it comes to like I think a coziness has to have some accoutrement. I don't know if I've ever been cozy without the aid of things.
Familiar things, which
familiar
I think
things, yeah.
kind of speaks to how being on a cruise ship would not be cozy.
Yeah, it is. It's an unfamiliar
Because
place.
it's all unfamiliar, yeah.
But if you're doing that, man, you're looking for cozy. You're running from something.
You know, it's good. It's not cozy when you get there, but in year 2 of the 3-year cruise,
Then it's
Right.
like years.
it's gonna be pretty cozy.
It's cozy, and you're definitely. I think there's a coziness of being close to people. You know, but again, if they're not the people you know and the people you like,
Screaming
it could
kids.
be hard. Yeah. Yeah, if there's one screaming kid on my 3-year cruise, I'd be like, wow, this sucks.
They might grow up and become a screaming president one day.
Wow. Yeah, we need more of those. Boom, politics.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Can we get a president who will shut the fuck up? I want the next president to be a guy who just knows when to shut the fuck up.
A guy?
Sorry,
I don't know about
sorry.
that.
Anyone.
A girl who shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't want a woman who knows when to keep her mouth shut. To be president.
Jesus Christ.
You set it up.
I didn't mean to. I will be paying my penance for 12 months more.
Finally, a dame who knows how to keep her mouth shut.
I am going to permanently shut your guys' mouths. It's over for you. Oh my God. SpongeBob, don't listen to that prayer. Sponge God, plug your ears.
Sponge God, hear my prayers.
Please let women speak in.
Not the devil's Squidward. Only the high
And
or
his
sponge.
sick-reeded instrument.
Oh, yes. The music of the devil, the clarinet.
Horrible.
That was not
I
a
thought that was the
clarinet.
horn still. I probably
Oh,
was.
I know. It's
That
okay.
was so scary. My hands are sweating.
I'm shaking. I'm trembling.
I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm so scared. I'm all alone. I'm like a bird in a storm.
Does this feel like a prayer still, Mike?
I just pray that one day I'll find a place to land.
I just pray I'm gonna find a nice little cozy nest to rest
I just
in.
want to lay my head down on a Hilton pillow.
I just want to be a specialized bird that's evolved to travel behind giant cruise ships.
Like a pigeon with a big ass.
I want to be a pigeon with a big ass. I want to be an AI-generated celebrity living forever in the interwebs, all cozy there in those interwebs.
Oh, the interwebs is the Hilton pillow of technology.
Oh, yes. Everything from the whole show's coming together right now. We're resting on it like putting your head down on a big ass.
Oh my God. The Orange Theory.
My orange theory is we'd all be happy with a nice glass of orange juice.
Hard cut.